Good evening. Well, there's universal condemnation from Western leaders of the actions of Russia. Much talk about war crimes trials that'll be held later on, but also lots of very tough talk on sanctions. Sanctions being imposed on individuals. I mean, so much so that Roman Abramovich is having to borrow money to pay his staff because he can't use his bank account. And we see endless rounds of applause for the new hero, President Zelensky of Ukraine. But sometimes I think that it's quite useful, actually, despite the pledges from the UK government to end this year imports of oil and coal, and the European Union themselves saying they will stop buying coal from Russia by the end of the year. I think it's useful sometimes to follow the money, to see what's really going on. Today, the ruble traded higher against other international currencies that it was trading at before the invasion of Ukraine, which tells you really a lot. And that's not just because the newly re-elected leader, Viktor Orban of Hungary, has agreed to pay in rubles. Now, I'll tell you why it's really going on. And this was made clear yesterday. Since the invasion, EU countries have paid $35 billion to Russia for oil, gas and coal, and, wait for it, given a grand total of $1 billion to Ukraine in the form of aid. In many ways, Brexit Britain, now freed from European Union, freed from EU foreign policy, has taken a lead, which is perhaps why President Zelensky constantly is praising Boris Johnson's efforts. But for all the talk of sanctions, for all the talk of war crimes trials, for everything we hear from the leaders of France and Germany and Italy, I'm asking you tonight the question, how hypocritical is the EU? Farage at GBNews.uk. All I can say is it's episodes like this that say to me, thank goodness we've left common foreign policies, emerging common energy policies. I'm certain we can do it much, much better.